Okay. So finding Tadasana, nice strong spine, core working, everything is waking up. Let's take our hands to heart, close our eyes. We're going to do we'll do 5 breaths in and 6 out. So take it slowly, really work those lungs, open them up, and let's start together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your own.
Hi, Yuri. Could you turn your microphone off?
Two more breaths. Keeping the eyes closed, open up your palms facing forward, and we'll take some cleansing breaths together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale through the mouth, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Open the eyes and roll down gently and slowly. Vertebra by vertebra, bending the knees, let the head be heavy, waking up the spine, bend and stretch the knees, waking up the hamstrings gently. If you want to hold on to your elbows, you'll get a little deeper extension in the spine. Keep your breath nice and even. Bend really deeply, release the arms and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way back up to Tadasana. Bending down again, all the way down. This time try and stretch one leg and keep the other bent. Waking up those hamstrings. You can hang on to your shins or your fingertips on the floor here if you like to keep your balance. Shoulders away from the ears. Bending deeply. This time hold on to the back of your ankles and lengthen the spine, pushing your shoulders forward. Push your heart towards the mat. Nice long neck. Breathe. Two more big breaths. Release back down. Straighten the legs this time. Just hang over for a few breaths here. And slowly roll up from straight legs all the way up, slowly, mindfully. Big inhale. Back to Samasthiti. We'll do that one more time. Big inhale up, shoulders down. And exhale, try to keep the legs straight this time. If you need to bend and stretch still, please listen to your body. We're all different every day. So feel your body. Let's take our hands and cross them on top of our back, holding onto the elbows. Head is heavy here. Breathing nice and deeply. From here, keeping the arms folded on the back. Lengthen out. Push your shoulders back and lengthen that spine. Long neck. Straight legs if you can. Couple of breaths here. One more breath. Release the head back down and release the arms down. Couple of breaths here. And roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way back up. Big inhale to Samasthiti. Very good. If you want weights, feel free to grab some weights, but we're in Tadasana, and we're going to do some micro back bends to open up the chest and the heart. So from Tadasana, we're going to do an inhale with cactus arms, keep the elbows up, looking up to the ceiling, and exhale into our V position, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, two more times, inhale, exhale, inhale, keep those elbows high, exhale, bring the hands to the top, hold on to either one of your wrists, and we're going to really reach over, opening up the ribs, let the head be where it's comfortable. Try to really keep this lengthened arm as straight as possible and as close to the ear as possible. Grounding down on the feet evenly. Two more breaths. Back to the top, shoulders down. Big inhale, lifting up from the hip sockets, holding onto the opposite wrist and reaching over, breathing into it. Nice, even breathing. One more breath. Back to the top, shoulders down, check your alignment. Again, big inhale up and over to the other side. This time we should go a little deeper. We're waking up all those intercostal muscles in our ribs, really releasing them, bringing them oxygen. Two more breaths. Back to the top, shoulders down, check your core, big inhale up, and reaching over the other side. Nice, even breathing. One more breath. Back to the top and let your arms come down. Now let's shake out our shoulders. There was a lot of lifting of the arms. Okay, from here, we're going to go straight into tabletop bent knees. Straighten out the arms this time, or you can keep them behind you, but nice flat back here. Long neck, don't be lifting your head. Keep it nice and long. Look down at the mat, shoulders pushing back, your core is working. Wherever your arms are, hang on to the backs of your ankles now. Bring your head down to your knees. Shoulders are pushing back, core is working. Lift the hips. And now straighten the legs. Hamstrings are waking up a little bit. From here, straight legs, back into tabletop. Hands can be wherever they feel like. You can keep them on your hips too. Push back the shoulders though. Nice long neck. Really extend your spine. Feel it's lengthening from the tailbone all the way through the crown. Nice even breathing. Keeping the legs straight, come back down to full fold. Uttanasana. Two more breaths. And roll up slowly. All the way back up. Big inhale. And hands to heart. Come to the top of your mat. Find your position. We're going to do warrior one. So we take a big step back with our, let's say our right foot. Your hips are going to be facing forward. You're using your glutes here. So feel those glutes. Legs are both engaged. Using your core, navel to the spine. Shoulders back, heart forward. Bend into that front leg. Make sure you can see your toes. And now lift the arms high. And breathe. Shoulders down. Keep those hips square. Take the arms both back. Keeping a nice strong spine. Try not to arch the back. Shoulders pushing back. The blades are pushing towards each other. As you warm up, you may want to extend your front leg and get a little deeper into the bend. Keep those hips square though. Hands up. Shoulders down. Two more breaths. From here, windmill those arms all the way down and come into a low lunge. If you need to keep your knee on the floor until we're a bit more warmed up, feel free. Hips are really square here. Push your shoulders back. Bring that back knee down and bring that other knee beneath the other hip. Release the toes and get into tabletop. Finding tabletop. Let's do a couple of cat cows. Inhale up, really arch the back, lift the head, push the shoulders back, and exhale down. Chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Push the shoulders back. Push the heart forward. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Back to tabletop. Walk your hands forward. Lift those hips high. Lengthen the arms. Opening up the chest here. Press down on the tops of the feet. Try to bring your inner elbows to the midline so your shoulders are away from the ears. As your spine is releasing, you may need to move your forehead and your arms a little forward. You feel it. Breathe nice and deeply in this position. Really push those shoulder blades together. 2 more breaths. Walking your hands back to tabletop. Find your alignment. This time, let's bring the opposite foot forward. So it would be left foot. No, is it right foot forward? Sorry, right foot forward, left foot back. Hips are square. Your knee is over your front foot. Push your shoulders back. If you need to drop that knee, feel free. Just warming up, so do what feels right. Push your chest forward. Breathe into it. If you want to push back on your heel, your back heel, that gives you a little extra stretch. Breathing nice and deeply. From here, very slowly bring that back leg up and find warrior 1 on the other side. So hips again are square. I'll do it this way. Hips are square, back leg is engaged. Try not to roll on the back foot. You can place your hands on your hips to feel like they're square, bending into the front foot and hands up. Shoulders down. One side may feel easier than the other, and just go where it's comfortable in each position. Breathe into it. Hands back, shoulders back. Two more breaths here. Shoulder, keep those hips square. Hands up. If you can only go here, that's okay. Feel where it's right for you today. Two more breaths. Straighten that front leg. Turn that foot parallel. And you're in a wide stance here. Hands on hips. Do it sideways. Core is working. Shoulders pushing back. Now in one piece, crease from the hip joint to a tabletop. Push those shoulder blades together. Nice long neck. Try not to roll on the outer edges of your feet. So try to bring the inner thighs to the midline. That'll keep you very stable. Really lengthen that spine. 2 more breaths. Let the head be heavy and let the arms be heavy now. Let's hold on to our right ankle, nose to knee. If you need to bend that knee, that's fine. You do what you feel is good for you today. Bend and stretch if you like. Two more breaths. Back to center. Catch your breath. And let's go to the left ankle, nose to knee. Two more breaths. Hands to center. Place them on your hips. And come up in one piece into two, a long tabletop, pushing the shoulders back. Use your core. Really extend out of the hip sockets. Push your heart towards the mat. Use your thighs to come to the midline. Nice, even breathing. Let's cross our arms on our back. Push your shoulders even more back, heart forward. Really extend your spine here. Two more breaths. And release back down, heavy head, heavy arms. If you want to walk your hands backwards so they come in line with your heels or beyond, you'll get a little deeper stretch. And now walk your hands forward, finding your modified downward dog. First one of the day. Keep the heels on the floor. Lift those hips now. Lengthen the arms. Push your chest forward. Feel those hamstrings are pretty warmed up now. Lift the hips even higher. Walk the hands back. And roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way back up. Okay, so here we are. Let's come back into Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to find our balance today. I'm going to remove my socks just to make it a little easier. So find a focus ahead of you. You can put your hands wherever they feel right today, but we're going to take our weight onto our left side, lifting onto our demi point on the right toes. Use your core here. So you've got taking the weight really on your left side. So we're altering our center of balance. Onto your toes. Lift that leg. Find your focus. Straighten it. Hold it. Slowly take it through the center to the back, keeping the hips square. Lift it off the floor there. Hold it. Bring it back through slowly the center to the front. Hold it one more time. Bring the knee to the chest. If you fall over, that's okay. You can hold on to something if you like. And hold the foot. Whoops. Bring the knee to the ground. Try not to arch your back here. Use your core. And now find your tree pose for today, wherever that is. Well, I'm a little bit off balance. If you're off balance like me, take it below the knee or keep your toes on the floor. The important thing here is to turn out that bent knee and keep your alignment, of course. So wherever you are today, find your balance, take your hands wherever they feel right. Keep your focus. Shoulders down if your hands are up. And come down slowly. Shake out that left leg, shake your legs. And we're going to do the other side. So let's see if this side is a little bit easier. Starting going on to the demi point. To the point. Find your balance, find your focus, lift that foot up. Hold it. Stretch it. Take it back slowly, all the way back. Keep those hips square. Bring it back through the center to the front. Hold it. Bring the knee to the chest. And when you're ready, knee down to the floor, holding the foot. Whoops, I'm totally off today, so it's okay. One day at a time. When you're ready, find your tree pose. Opening up that bent knee. And if you're off balance like me, keep those toes on the floor or hang on to a wall or a chair. Hands can be wherever they feel right. Keep your focus, keep your breath. And when you're ready, come down and shake out those legs. If we have time, maybe we'll come back to that to see if we've improved or I've improved. Anyway, from here, let's roll down slowly, keeping the legs straight this time into full forward fold. Half forward fold, push the shoulders back. Full forward fold. And roll up slowly, all the way back up. Back to Samasthiti. You might want to come a little bit forward on your mat. We're going to do modified sun salutation together. So from here, big inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale down. Hands down into plank. Find it. If you need to be on your forearms, use your forearms. Push back on the heels. Use your core. If you feel up to chaturanga today, great. If not, head up into downward dog. If you're doing chaturanga, I'm going to break it down because we are just warming up. If you need to put your knees down first, keep those elbows tucked all the way down and into cobra. Hold it there, push back the shoulders. Two more breaths. Elbows are very tucked here. Curl your toes and push up into downward dog. Lifting the hips high, strong arms. Push down on the heels, lift those hips high. You can bend your feet, bend your knees and pedal your feet here, whatever feels right today. Two more big breaths. Step or jump your feet between your hands into full forward fold. Half forward fold. Push the shoulders back. Full forward fold. And roll up slowly. Big inhale. Back to Samasthiti. We're going to do that again. Do what feels right for you. So you don't have to do chaturanga. You can go straight into downward dog. And if that's difficult, stretch out your back or do something that will release the tension in the back. So let's go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale half. Exhale down. Into plank. Finding your alignment. Pushing back on the heels, pushing yourself a little bit forward here, elbows tucked all the way through, into upward facing dog or cobra. Breathe. Two more breaths. Curl the toes into downward dog, pushing the hips high, pushing down on the heels. Two more breaths. Step or jump the feet between the hands into full forward fold. Half forward fold. Exhale to full forward fold. And inhale all the way up to Samasthiti. Very nice. We're going to do that one last time, but we're going to stay down on the floor this time. So together, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, half, exhale down, through chaturanga or into downward dog. Find that strong plank, pushing forward, keep the elbows tucked all the way through into upward dog or cobra. Curl the toes into downward dog. Pushing down on the heels, lifting the hips as high as possible. Breathe into it. Two more breaths. Bending the knees gently to the floor. Release the toes and come into Balasana. Take a break, catch your breath. Come on back up to tabletop. Find your alignment. From here, lift both toes off the floor. Turn your elbows towards the front and bend your elbows. Keep them under your ribs and push up. Bending and push up. bend and push up. One more time, bend and push up. Place your feet down. Walk your hands out. Ready, reaching those hips high. Should be fairly warmed up now. Ready, stretch through your fingers. Press down on the tops of your feet. Really feel your chest pushing towards the mat. Breathing nice and deeply. Come back so that your forearms are in front of you, shoulder width apart, and push back into half plank. Use your core here, pushing back on the heels. Now push with your toes, come forward and push back. Pushing with your toes a few inches and coming back. Use your core, you can't collapse your body here. Forward and back, forward and back. 2 more times, forward and back. Last time, well done. And back, release the knees and the toes and come into Balasana, child's pose. Catch your breath. Okay, back to tabletop. Find your alignment and see now if you can curl your toes under, nice, directly beneath your knees. And now lift the knees. Hold it. Use your core here. Hold it. Bring your knees down and up. Down. You're not going to touch the ground with your knees. You're just going to control it with your arms and balancing with your toes. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 2 more times. Down and up. Down and up. And down all the way back to Balasana, child's pose. Relax. Catch your breath. From here, roll onto your one hip and all the way over. So we're in our seated position. Your feet are ahead of you, in line with your hips. Sit bones are even. Hips are even. Shoulders are pushing back. Core is working. Holding onto your knees. I want to do a few cat-cows this way so you really feel it. So chin to chest. And now push forward from your heart and lift the head. Arching the back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold on to your knees. Exhale down. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Exhale up. Last time. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold this position. Now push your elbows in. Push your chest forward as far as possible. Shoulders back. Head is looking to the ceiling. Now flex your feet. Straighten up the back. Hold this position. You should be able to let go. Take your hands down to the sides, keeping that long spine, strong core. Big inhale up And reach over to your toes if you can, or your ankles. Let your head go, feet heavy, and bring those feet to the floor, opening up the lower back. Breathe. On your next inhale, flex your feet, come to a diagonal long spine, push your heart forward, shoulders back. Lengthen out through your spine. Release your hands to an open, come to a straight spine. Big inhale up. Exhale down, holding onto the toes or the shins or wherever you're able. Head goes down and toes go down. On your next inhale, come to a diagonal spine, flexing the feet. Keep those elbows tucked, push forward your heart, lengthen your spine. Breathe. Come, let go your toes or your shins. Hold on to your knees. Nice vertical spine now. Really use your core. Feet are flexed. Open up the arms last time. Big inhale up. And exhale over. Place the feet down on the floor. Head is heavy. Breathe deeply here. Release your hands from your feet. Walk them up to your knees and come to that vertical spine. Okay, so in our vertical spine, seated position, core is working. Place your hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Open up the chest here. And now find your balance. This is a modified boat. If you're ready to let go, feel free. And if you want to extend the legs, feel free. Hold it for as long as you're able, wherever you are. Really working those core muscles. When you're ready, try to come down with control. Come down with your toes first, and then all the way back up to our vertical position. We're going to do that one more time. Maybe you'll be able to go a little further this time, but find wherever you're comfortable. So if you're here with your hands on the ground to help balance you, stay there. That's good enough because your core is working really hard. Keep those elbows tucked. Keep the chest open. Use those core muscles. If you want to work your ankles, point, flex. Hold it for as long as you're able. And when you're ready to come down slowly with control. Back up to our original position. Take a moment just to relax your head over. Catch your breath. Because we're going into a pretty intense core work here now. So get your breath normal, even. And wherever your feet feel comfortable in this position, you know, they may be further out, they may be further in. You find what works for you. All right, get ready. Nice long spine. Find where you are. I suggest starting this exercise with your hands helping you to support yourself. So keep those fingers flat on the ground. Keep the palms flat on the ground. Bend those knees up. Bring the knees together, and we're going to move from side to side. Breathe. Back and forth for as long as you can handle it. When you're finished, when you've had enough, come back to our original position, place those toes down and come back up. Take a moment to relax over. Back to our nice long spine. This time you can keep your hands here or you can keep them ahead. But we're going to do it again. So we're going to move the arms to stay ahead, opposite direction to the knees. Breathe. Really, it starts to burn in the core, but this is what it's about, building the strength. When you've had enough, you know how to come down. Slowly, with control, and relax over. Very good. From here, come back to our vertical spine and roll down very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Take a moment just to relax on the floor. Catch your breath, relax your ankles. Get your breath back to normal breathing. Okay. Straighten those legs so that the knees are facing the ceiling. Flex the feet. Feel your core, your navel is pushing down towards your spine. Hips are even, shoulders are even. Chest is pushing out. Reduce the hollow in your back by really using your core. And now lift your head so you can see your toes. Your feet should be hip width apart. Take your hands, interlace them behind the back of your skull. Keep your elbows as wide as possible. Hold it there. And now lift those feet off the floor just a few inches. And breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep those elbows wide. And now bring one knee in and extend the other. You're not going to touch the ground. You're using your core here. Keep that hollow in the back as diminished as possible. Back and forth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go slowly. Feel the whole body working together. If you've had enough, just come down slowly with control. Feel those abs burning like crazy. When you're ready to come down with control and slowly bring your head down. Release the hands. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. You need it. We need it. Let's rock side to side. Extend the left leg all the way down to the ground. It is engaged, so keep your foot working as well. That right knee is coming close to your chest. Long back of the neck. Open up the right knee, keeping your left hand on your left hip. Keep that hip on the floor. Take that knee towards the ground. Open it as far as you're able. Bring it towards your armpit if you can. If you want to extend it out, holding it with your right hand, feel free. If not, just keep it, pushing it towards the armpit. Bring it all the way to the top. Bend it into the chest. And send it over to the left side. Opening up the right arm. Trying to keep that right shoulder down on the ground. Your left leg is working. Head can be where it's comfortable. Breathe into it. Reach through those right fingers. Back into center. Give that right knee one last big hug. And send it out to the floor. Bringing the left knee into center. Breathe into it. Right leg is working. Right hand on right hip to keep that hip down. Open up that left knee to the floor, to the armpit. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Bring your chin down. If you need to put a pillow beneath your head to help, that's fine. Opening up that left leg if you wish. Right leg continues to be engaged. Bring that leg up to the ceiling. Bring it into the chest. And take it over to the right side, opening up the left arm, stretching through the left fingers. Try to keep that left shoulder on the ground or close to the ground. One side may be different than the other. Breathe into it. Two more breaths. Back to center. Give it one last big hug, that left knee. And send it back down. Hopefully both sides feel even now. Let's bring both knees into center. Open them up. Hold on to the outside of your feet. And rock side to side. Happy baby. Massaging the lower back. If you wish to extend both legs out, holding onto the toes, that's fine. You keep rocking if you want. And when you're ready, bring those knees back onto the chest. One last big hug. And send the legs back out to the ground. Flex the feet. Feel the glutes working. Feel your core working. Lift your head, look at your toes, interlace the fingers behind the skull one more time. Open up those elbows and lift those feet again. You can do whatever you want here, little scissors up and down, or just stay still. But we're really working those abs today, building their strength. They're like 3 layers of muscles in the abdominal sheath. So usually we just work the outer layer. We're really trying to get into the depths of the abs. From here, if you can, come up to boat, hold it. If you're in boat, bring one toes to the floor and then the other back and forth, shoulders back, really working those abs now. Back to boat and slowly come up onto your sit bones and rest yourself over. You can hold your elbows if you like, let the head be heavy, and just breathe. Well done, not easy. Building the strength, slowly but surely. Come back to our nice vertical spine. Place your fingertips on either side. We're going to do some windshield wiper type stuff. So we're going to both knees to one side, look over your opposite shoulder. Let's go slowly here, back to center and other way. Back to center, other way. Back to center. Keep the shoulders down here. Use your core, keep a strong spine. And of course, breathe. So when we come to this vertical position, we really are inhaling and then exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time each side. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and back to vertical position. Rolling down vertebra by vertebra with control. Your abs should be feeling very strong at the moment. Extend the legs all the way. Before we go into Shavasana, let's just take a few cleansing breaths. We worked our bellies hard today. So from your palms by your sides. Legs are working. Feet can be flexed or pointed. You choose. Core is working. We're going to inhale our hands to the top and exhale through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale out. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale out. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale out. Well done. Now relax those ankles and the knees and the hips. Close your eyes. Open up your palms on the floor. If you feel vulnerable today, place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, relax your collarbone, your jaw, your facial muscles. Get your breathing back to normal. and just let go. Go inward, find your peace.